Welcome, Gemini, to your Oracle reading. And for you, I pulled number 33, Weasel, as your medicine card. Now, 33 is a master number of enlightenment. So this is a week where you're going to have a major realization. And Weasel medicine is stealth. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to be stealthy. You don't need to be a ninja this week, but you're going to want to have the skills of a ninja because you want to be an observer mind. And this is a Buddhist concept. An observer mind is where you take a step back, and instead of being reactionary to things, you simply observe them. You don't become a participant. So there is a situation this week where you need to be an observer mind, to approach things from an aloof perspective instead of just automatically reacting. Think about it. Go home, consider the situation, and then react to it. Maybe even journal about what's happening in your life this week to get that third person perspective. Write about what's going on, set down the journal, come back a couple hours later or next day and read it again and really think of it from the perspective of an outsider. And when you have that degree of separation, then you can see things clearly. Sometimes when you're in the heat of the moment, you get lost in what's happening and you lose the thread of the truth. So this is a week where you will be discovering the truth by being an observer mind. Now for your mineral companion, I pulled this pink opal. And pink opal is a heart chakra stone of tender loving care. So this is a week to really take care of yourself. Take a little longer in the shower if you need to. Buy yourself that chocolate bar at the grocery store. Little things can really make a big difference that you do for yourself. But this is a week to do loving acts of kindness for yourself. For your advice card, I pulled number 20, the flow in reverse. 20 breaks down to 2, which is a number for duality. So you have a choice this week. And flow in reverse says, don't try to push the river uphill. Don't try to force things this week. This is not a week to be forcing your will upon anyone or anything. Remember, you're supposed to be an observer mind. You're not supposed to be trying to push your will onto others. So take a step back this week if you start to feel like you need to force your things, if you need them to come to some sort of completion. Instead, let things flow naturally. Let things happen at its own pace, because this is not going to be a week where you're going to have your way. You're going to basically have no choice but to go with the flow, because it's not going to work. Trying to push a river uphill does not work. It's going to flow down naturally. Gravity pulls it down. Trying to push it up is an act of futility. So don't try to do the act of futility, the futile action this week. Basically just go with the flow. And for your clarifying card, I pulled number 55, the Soul Shrinker in reverse. And 55 is the master number of intuition. And so you may already know that this is going to be a week where you're going to have to just go with the flow. You may already know the situation that I'm talking about. You have a natural intuition towards this. You have 2 master numbers here. So this is a huge week for your experiences. This is a huge lesson in your life. And the Soul Shrinker in reverse basically means that you need to spread blessings everywhere. It's time to start speaking kindly. Refrain yourself from saying anything negative or gossiping in any way. Instead, do random acts of kindness. Open the door for a stranger. Do little things and spread blessings everywhere this week, because that will sow blessings for yourself. What you give is what you receive. And this is definitely a week where you want to receive positive things. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to receive next week's oracle. And don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs as well. Bye for now.